Humanities. All right, today I'm not really giving you any more like new content because the Bob Lazar interview that I gave you yesterday, hopefully you've watched some of that or maybe all of it, or at least some of the extra like clips of the interview, depending on how much of it you chose to watch. Hopefully you've seen some of that. I thought he was a pretty interesting guy that provoked a lot of crazy thoughts in my head as far as like if UFOs are real and aliens have visited Earth. I probably should have started off with this journal entry though, so I'm doing it maybe like a day late, I guess. But in the notes for this post, I'm going to ask a few questions for you for today's journal entry. And I really want you to just kind of give me your thoughts. They can be kind of open-ended, where I'm asking you, do you think life exists in other places in the universe? Also, and then kind of a follow-up question to it, do you think aliens have ever visited Earth? So think about that a little bit. Probably most of you have already thought about that. I mean, there's a lot of topics that I hit in class that many of you have probably never thought of or considered before. Generally, something like UFOs and aliens, even though this is the first time I've ever covered it in one of my like actual academic classes, so kind of uncharted waters. Usually, though, when I've had side conversations with students and stuff, and we'll talk about conspiracy theories and aliens and stuff, that's usually something that pretty much everybody has a formulated opinion of some sort on it. Now, again, there is no like absolute ironclad evidence or right or wrong answer on this. A lot of it is very opinion based, and there's a lot of evidence in both directions. So I want you to just look over the questions that I have attached in the notes of this post, and then open up your Humanities Journals Google Doc and give me a thoughtful response to all those. Tomorrow, I'll be back with some like new content and stuff for you to look at. There's actually another interview that I know that I want to show a little bit of that to you, a different source, somebody who I think is maybe a little more credible than that Bob Lazar guy. So anyway, we'll continue on with it tomorrow. But for today, just give me a good response to this journal entry. And a reminder, don't submit your journals on this post. I want you to keep all your journals tallied together. We'll probably have about 10 or so at the end of Q3 and the last week of the quarter. Then I'll put up a post for you to submit that whole journals Google Doc with all of your journals responses on it. Okay? If you have any questions or need any clarification, just shoot me an email. I'll be checking it all day and get back with you as soon as I can.